Weekend Update with Seth Meyers.
Here are tonight's top stories. The nor'easter Nemo on Friday hit the East Coast, shutting down highways, train travel, airports, and worst of all, Instagram. Hundreds of cars on Friday became stranded on the Long Island Expressway after the record snowfall, trapping drivers inside their vehicles overnight, which for the LIE is actually making pretty good time. Trapped overnight's not that bad. A memo from the Obama administration was made public Monday that justifies the use of drones on American citizens in the war on terror, news that much of the American public learned about from this drone. The memo is still unclear on whether drones may be used only for a just cause or the more far-reaching just cause. A new phone poll shows that 92% of Americans support background checks for all gun buyers, while the remaining 8% thought the call was a trick to distract them while the government came for their guns. Alicia Keys set a new record Sunday with the longest ever rendition of the national anthem at a Super Bowl, ending 2.5 minutes into the first quarter. Earlier this week, British scientists confirmed that the skeletal remains found under a parking lot in southern England were in fact those of King Richard III. The king who was killed in 1485 was historically known to be tyrannical, even accused of killing his 12-year-old nephew to get to the throne. Here to defend him are King Richard III's best friends from growing up. Thank you so much for coming. Now, according to history, Richard III was known to be a violent and evil king. Did you guys actually like him?
Oh, absolutely.
Totally,
we love him. He's the best.
Yeah. He's just one of those guys you can always count on.
That is great to hear.
Yeah.
That's really great to hear.
Yeah, he's wonderful. I will say, like power, sort of like went to his head, you know, like he goes, hey, I'm gonna become king, and like I'm gonna get a crown, and like why don't you come to my coronation? And we're like,
oh, you know, that's right. Like, do we need a pass? You know, we have to yeah, come on down, it'll be fun.
So we show up, and we go over to his table, and we're like, oh, like, you know, are we sitting with you? You know, he's like, no. He's like, only royalty can sit.
So he points to this other room, and he's like, oh, hey, you guys are sitting over there with the peasants around.
Peasants? We're friends. Like, where you're from.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't hear you guys. Are you saying that you didn't like him?
No,
he's the
was
best.
so
Okay, he's the
awesome.
best.
Yes,
Good.
great.
Yeah. Good guy.
Ever the
Good.
best. I mean, I must say, there was this gala after the coronation. He goes, come, you know, this guy, these suitors.
And I go, oh, suitors, like, maybe I'll meet someone. And he goes, oh, I think these guys are looking for girls who are actually pretty. And I was like, excuse me? You can't talk to me like that. You can't talk to me like that. I was like, you can.
Guys, you have to speak up. You're in a room full of people. You have to use your full voices. Just for everybody, are you saying he was a bad guy?
Never. Not at all. He's a fun friend.
Fun friend. Good guy.
Like, there was this one time, we made him this cake. It's a really good cake, so we brought it to him. And we're like, hey, you know, and he goes, get out of here. What's wrong? You know, what's wrong with you? And he goes, you guys don't even know what I have to go through. Like, I have scoliosis. There's pressure. For all I know, this cake probably has poison in it. Poison? Like, yeah. We're done.
Well, okay, so it sounds like he was a pretty challenging person to be around.
No, Seth, it's just kind of like how you feel about your girlfriend moving in with you.
No, what? I love that. My life is so much better. I'm not saying.
Seth Meyers, everybody.
Disney announced this week that in addition to new Star Wars sequels, it will also be making a series of standalone spin-off movies involving popular characters such as Yoda, Boba Fett, and of course, Medea. The executive board of the Boy Scouts said Wednesday that they have delayed a vote on lifting their ban on homosexuals, saying they will need some... Sure, take your time, fellas. Maybe go on an all-male camping trip, rub a couple of sticks together, sew a few badges onto your sash, and then let us know if you're comfortable with gay stuff. mother of Honey Boo Boo, revealed that she has lost more than 100 pounds in the past year without surgery, dieting, or going to the gym. I have to admit, I thought the only way she'd ever lose 100 pounds is in a custody battle. No, she's adorable. I'm gonna take her. Arizona Sheriff Joe Arpaio is organizing a training session for armed volunteers outside schools that will be led by Steven Seagal. Seagal will show the volunteers how to fight off would-be attackers with simple editing tricks. A new survey finds that the #1 thing single people judge potential dates on is the quality of their teeth, followed by the quality of their grammar. Great news for whomever has both. Last Sunday's Super Bowl was also the biggest day of the year for advertisers to debut some of the year's top commercials. Here, with some insight, is Corey, the one black guy in every commercial.
Oh, man. Hey, Seth, high five. All right.
Wow. How are you, Corey?
Awesome, man. Just awesome. My life is great. This year I was in 14 commercials, and I was also the one black guy in a college brochure.
Oh, that's great. That's really cool. What have you been up to lately?
So much. Just came back from Venice Beach where I was playing some drums on the top of a Pringles can with some friends, just messing around. Then I went to this awesome party where I was the DJ. Yeah. I put a Dr. Pepper can on the middle of the turntable, and I was just like, wiggy, wiggy, wiggy. Everybody loved it. High five, man. All right.
That's a great high five.
Oh, thanks. I have to give a high five every 12 seconds. And then I laugh and bite into a piece of pizza.
Well, you seem like a fun guy. I don't know. It's just like, I don't know, you're so,
Cool but non-threatening?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Thank you. Give me some guy. All right.
Hey, just out of curiosity, what happens if you don't high five every 12 seconds?
I died,
Oh,
sir. I straight up died.
okay, yeah.
But it's okay. I'm happy, man. I get to hang out with Hispanic girls with bangs and thrift store outfits and white guys who dance while wearing fedoras. Oh, we have a blast, man. Just drinking beverages with the labels facing out and crunching on chips so hard. Crunch. Oh, man. We all live in the one clean part of Brooklyn. Yeah, high five.
I was getting worried. It was a little over 12 seconds.
Yeah.
So what's next for you, one black guy?
Oh, so much.
That's great.
Tomorrow, I'll be spending all day walking on the city street with my friends, just laughing and throwing popcorn chicken in our mouths.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna ride around with rapper Psy on a flying pistachio nut, back on Gangnam Style. Oh, snap!
Black guy, remember commercial. One of the hottest new apps among teenagers is Snapchat, which allows users to send a picture from their mobile device. However, the image will erase itself after 10 seconds, which, if you're a teenage boy, is more than enough time. Hasbro announced Wednesday that online voters have chosen to replace the Monopoly game piece, the Iron, with a new token of a cat. So the next time you play Monopoly, you can be the Iron because nobody's buying a whole new game. A new study lists Washington, D.C. as the most literate city in the country, followed by Seattle and Minneapolis. Coming in as the least literate city, Pig Symbol, Alabama. We got up there. Let's have fun. Good night.
Pronto llegará una persona